Hello friends, it's Jim O'Rear. Welcome back to Jim O'Rear's Wacky World. Today we are going over to Howl-O-Scream Orlando at SeaWorld. This is a fantastic haunted event that has been happening for the past 3 years, and it just keeps getting better every year. Now we're going to be doing more videos in the future about Howl-O-Scream and going in depth into certain aspects of the show. But if you're looking for a general overview to give you an idea of what this event is like and what you can expect, this is the video for you.
Howl-O-Scream is back at SeaWorld for its third year in a row, and it is bigger than ever. And yes, this year you can ride the brand new roller coaster that's over there during Howl-O-Scream with shorter lines because smaller crowds. Now, if you've never been to Howl-O-Scream, it is a haunted attraction that is very nautical themed, of course, because of SeaWorld. So there are creatures like this, sirens and fish people and pirates and things like that you'll encounter through this. And sirens are dancing everywhere. They're outside, they're in scare zones, they're inside bars. But new this year, they also have male sirens. And I don't know if that's what you call a male siren, if you call a male a siren, but look at that. They have male dancers this year as well to open up a little more diversity, which is very cool. And the sirens are on fire this year. I mean, they have so much energy in everything they do, in their shows, in their scares. It is just insane, the amount of energy the people playing these characters have. So they are a lot of fun to watch. And like I say, it is very nautical themed, and you are going to run into all kinds of nautical monsters, including some pirates right here that will just come out of the fog, out of nowhere, and come after you. Now, a scare zone, if you don't know what a scare zone is, these are scare zones, and these are just areas in the park that you walk through, and there are monsters just hidden about in there like this that will jump out and get you. Now, if you want some more classical type monsters, they have those as well. They have, for instance, like this, zombies. And this is in another one of the scare zones. And they are frozen zombies, which are very cool and creepy in that blue light. If you like vampires, this is my favorite scare zone this year, the Blood Light District, which is set up like a red light district. It is very simple in concept, which I think is why I like it. It's basically just a back alleyway that's got a bunch of vampire hookers in it. But these actors are having so much fun doing this and interacting with the people and just being creepy and dancing and having fun that I had to go through there about 3 or 4 times. It's a great new scare zone that they've just added. Also, they've got bayou people. There's a voodoo man right there in the swamps of the bayou where you can see all sorts of different voodoo props and things like that, and swamp witches such as these, and even some radioactive waste people. If you head on over here into this area, this is probably my second favorite scare zone of the year, Toxic Turmoil. And this guy right here in the gas mask, I'll just give you a heads up right now, you will get wet. Yeah, you will get wet if you get near him. But this is a really fun scare zone as well. Actors are having a great time. And I love all the green lighting that they've set up for it. Now, if you are terrified of clowns, which a lot of people are, you're probably going to want to stay out of this area, because look at this. This is what you get as soon as you enter this area. This is the Carnival Pier. And yeah, you're going to see mimes and creepy clowns like this one all over the place, as well as just weird carny vendors that are trying to give you finger food, such as that right there. And watch out, because they will sneak up behind you just like that. Boo. That's what they do. Now, let's just look at some of the scare zones. This is a new haunted house. This is a Delirium 666, and this was probably my favorite new haunt this year. It is very interactive. You go in this elevator, and you go down into the depths to where you are going to encounter fish people and different critters and experimentations on mermaids like this right here. Here's some mermaids that are cut in half. And like I said, very nautical in its theme. And this is what SeaWorld does best and really is strongest at, are the nautical themes. The vampires and zombies and things like that, you know, they're fun and they're cool, but SeaWorld really excels with all the nautical stuff that they do. And there are tons of other haunted houses there. There are actually 5 haunted houses and 7 scare zones this year. And this is a look at just some of the other haunted houses and some of the scares. I'm not going to let you see everything because I don't want to ruin the surprises. There's some more sirens inside the haunted house. I don't want to ruin a bunch of the surprises, but I do want to just give you sort of a glimpse at some of the detailing and what you can expect and stuff like that from these actors and the sets. And they're all having a great time. This was the first night that they opened, and everybody's kind of getting in their groove. And for first night, it was very, very strong. So I can just imagine how much better it's going to be as the days go by and they do this more and more. But you can see here lots of creepy stuff in the haunted houses. Lots of scares, lots of jumps, even people that are just like this, just creepy, just standing around and watching you. So if you're, if you're creeped out of people just standing and staring, you're going to get that in several locations. Here's some more vampires that are going after some people and creeping them out just everywhere. And, not to be outdone by the sirens, these vampires in this haunt are going to show that, they can dance as well. They are dancers just like the sirens. So there's your vampire dances. So that's a glimpse at a little bit of the haunted houses and the scare zones. While you're there, make sure you try out some of their food and their pop-up kitchens. We did have some of this food this year, and it was really good. It was really good. And they're decent portions, so, it's not a meal, but you can get a good little snack out of it if you get a little hungry from walking around and burning off the energy. But that is a look at this year's Howl-O-Scream in Orlando at SeaWorld. Again, you can ride that new coaster right there while you're at the event. You can check out 5 haunted houses, 7 scare zones, 3 fantastic shows like this. This is the Monster Stomp, and it is one of the best shows I've seen at an amusement park. And of course, lots of dancing sirens. So don't miss Howl-O-Scream Orlando at SeaWorld this year.
As I mentioned earlier, this is a fantastic event that just keeps getting bigger and better every year. I cannot recommend Howl-O-Scream Orlando at SeaWorld highly enough. So I hope you have enjoyed watching this video. If you have, click that like button to let the powers that be know that you like the video. And while you're at it, click on follow or subscribe, and you'll be notified when I upload new videos. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.